Hey guys, let's do it again. I sold all my long positions on my ETFs. You see the TQQ, DIA, IWM, and QQQ. I sold everything. And SPY, there's 5 of them right here. Okay, and I went short. I'm going short today on all of them. Okay, so let's have a little fun with this. Let's start with, let's see. I'm going to start with DIA already had its run already. We're going to start with QQQ. Let's see what the highest for today is. QQQ, the highest was 363.86. Okay, we're near the high. So let's go with it. So short, 10. I'm going to go market. Let's go. Let's just take a look what happens here. Take a look at this line right here. Okay, right here. It's going to go up to the high part now. Go short. We're negative. Here we go. We're near the high of the day so far. I mean, the day just started. We're near the height of the day. Here we go. See, I'm just doing 10 at a time. You can do lower actually. You know what? I want to jump on TQQ. It's moving up too right here. Let's go here. TQQ, I'd like to do 20 at a time. I'm going to go market. Here we go. Yes. Short. Market. Yes. It's still going up. As it goes up, my losses go up. Yes. Should break in sometime soon. Yes. Here we go. Place order. Okay, let's see. Staying around, let's see, if highest for today is 130.54. We're near the high of the day. We just started. Okay, but you see, I've got 200 shares, but if you do it right, you will have losses here, but if you do it right at the right time, there'll be a dip during the day. At that dip, that's where you can catch a gain. Again, I'm gonna go market 20. Yes. Okay. Going up 130.61. You see it? Now we're gonna hold back. Let it just go its run. Let it go up higher. Now I'm gonna lower it to 10 now. It probably goes up to 132. Let's assume it's gonna go up to 132. If it goes up to 132, that's another point. You'll be out another 200 bucks, 300 bucks. You got to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for that. Here we go. I'm doing 10 at a time. Let's check on my logs on this side. Yep, Boeing's definitely getting crushed here. See it? 218.20. I don't want to look at it. It's a good time to buy. But let's go back to my portfolio here to see what else we have besides Boeing we can catch. Okay, let's see. Boeing down 218.23, down 4 points. That's big. Chinese are slipping. I should cash out a little bit of a bubba. I've got 5, 10, 15. I can sell 20 shares of bubba right now with reasonable gain. Let me not get greedy. I'll sell 20 shares. Sell. Here we go. I can see on the rest of them. Okay, let's go back to Boeing is 218.40. Okay, why not? Let's play a little Boeing. Lowest is 217.72. I'm gonna do 20 shares, 217.70. Right here. Okay, Boeing will bounce for sure. Okay, let's go back up here. Check out our thing. Okay, beginning to turn around. Let's do a little bit more buying. Okay, my QQQ, I did 50. You see it? The high for the day, 364.45. There's room right here for me to play. Look, if it goes up to 365 and I have 100 shares, I lose $100. But if it's gonna be a turnaround, it'll be a really good turnaround. So I'm risking almost $100, 150 the most, but my reward is gonna be fairly big. So I'm gonna do 10 more. Short, 10 more, going up 364. Short. Nasdaq is 165. Okay. What do we have in IWM? IWM. Okay. Let's go back to our QQQ. I'm going to do 10 at a time. Market 130.65. This is a rush of the people going in and buying, by the way. They're buying right now. They're all excited. We're going to do 10 more. It's hitting 131 soon. My loss is about 120 bucks. It's okay. It's okay, I've got 250 shares, right? Let's just think about this. It's gone up almost 5 points. If it goes up another 2 points, I'm going to be at $500. All right? I have to be able to handle that. I have to be able to absorb that kind of loss for the day. But remember, we can't get stuck with this for the day. We have to dump it. Try to dump most of it. Here we're hitting 131. Okay. Let's go back to SPY here. SPY, the highest for today is, what is it? 439.90. We're close to the high. Why don't we buy some? $10. Let's do another 10. $439.60. Let's do another 10. Here we go. Okay. Let's go back to QQQ. Again, QQQ highest was 364.52. Fairly close to the high. I don't really think it's going to go beyond 365. That's my opinion. I think I may be right. So we're going to do a little more buying. I'm at 30 bucks. That's okay. The bigger the size right here, you see it's a slow mover. Your loss is going to be smaller, but of course you have to put more money on the table. That's the drawback. Let's go back here. 10 more. Okay. And check out my IWM. IWM highest for today is 225.53. I am close to the high, so I could do some of that. Here we go. Do 10. Here we go. 10. Okay. I'd like to check out DIA. DIA, the highest for today is 348. It looks like it's coming down, so it's not worth jumping in right now. I'll wait for it to go up higher. Let's jump in this guy right here, TQQ. High says 131, we're close to the high. Let's do a little bit more. I'm gonna go market. No time for this kind of a purchasing. You don't have time to go limit. It just doesn't make sense. We're doing small purchasing and a market order. Here we go. Okay, and we'll check the rest of for the rest of the day to see what our losses are and what our gains are. Hopefully we'll have gains, not losses. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go back to this guy. Remember, highest for this one was 131. So I'd like to buy a little bit more. It's getting close to 131. The biggest downfall with the shorting of anything would be that you don't know when the bounce is going to come if you're stuck with it. So that means you have to sit on your losses. But the good thing is that it will eventually will go lower. Where with the long, if you buy it expensive and if it goes down, you know for sure at some point will go up. Sooner or later will go up. Let's buy a little bit more. Okay. All right, I did some buying right here. Let's do some DIA buying. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's hitting the highest was 348. Yes, it's going lower, so it doesn't make sense for me to touch it. All right, let's check on my Boeing. Bounce back, didn't pick up the 217. Let's go back to see if there's a deal here we can buy. Remember, ETFs is not everything. We got to do some micro trading. Okay. What do we have in here? No, not W8. I'm okay with Boeing right now. I've got an order in. Don't want to touch the Chinese right now. I did sell the my Baidu position. I think I dumped about over 100 shares, so at a high. So I'll wait for it to go down lower. WA, we can buy it, but not right now. Oracle, not right now. K-Web, no. WB, no. Everything's Chinese up here. Okay, here's another one that is going to really fly up very soon. Right here, Manifest, but let's see. See if we have any gains we can take out. Zoom is doing good. It's going up. I'd like to take out my PayPal possibly. It's only 10 shares. I'm going to dump it. Amazon, I'm okay. UPS is coming back. This was micro trading. See it? Right here. Your success. Yeah, let's get rid of the PayPal. I can take out some cash out of there. And I'm going to buy some Manifest instead. You see, it's keep on going up, so let me not take it out. Probably, let's see. I'd say it stopped. It's okay. I don't want to be greedy. I'm done. I want to buy 5 more shares of the Manifest. 5 shares. I want to buy it at 189. If I can get it, that would be good. Let's go back to see what our shorts are doing here. Okay. Yep, it looks like we may settle on TQQQ at around 131. I'd say probably will not go up over 131.50. Had a good run. For QQQ, even if it goes up, NASDAQ goes up 200 points today for no apparent reason, let's say 200 points, this will probably end up at 365, right? 365 is the highest for today. So I'm still safe right here. I could do a little bit more buying on this guy. So look, if I lose, if it does close at 365, I'm out is about 50 bucks, so 100 bucks, let's say. It's a safe play. To me, it's a safe play because I can definitely hold on to it. Most likely, tomorrow we'll just give some back in. Short some more, or hopefully that wouldn't happen. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see, DIA. Not really. I don't want to do DIA right now. Looks like DIA just stopped going up. It's not going up anymore. Let's do a little bit more of this guy right here. TIA, TQQ. I want to catch it around 131. 10 more. Let's do 20 at a time now. Okay, I just needed to give a little in, which I will go over with you guys. Here, at the height of the market right now, NASDAQ 175 points. I'm only at my QQQ 35 bucks. Okay? So, it's a safe play. So let's do a little bit more TQQ. At some point, it will stop going up. It'll reverse course. You've got to be there at that point. You have to make sure you're present when that happens. Let's do 20 more. Yes, I agree. Okay. Let's go back to what our buddy's doing right here. 219 still. Okay. Let's go back here. If there's anything to purchase. If there's anything worth to purchase. Okay. Dow's up 350 points. NASDAQ 170. All right, these are good numbers. I mean, Dow's not going to go up over 500 points today. For what? There's no reason. It's just, yes, it's gaining some momentum back for whatever it lost last week and sometime this week. Getting some back, but within reason. It's not going to go up ridiculously. Let's see. I built up my lucid position. I sold it at 207, if you guys remember. I bought some back, most of it back at between 23 and 24. I want to dump this guy right here, get 7G. See if there's any gains I can take out right here. I can sell out the Z, not all of it. I can sell out 20 shares. I'm going to get about $100 gain on that. So let's sell some Z. 20 shares. $100 gain. Good. Let's see what our shorts are doing. Here. Okay. Here we go. We are getting a small turnaround. QQQ is almost given up all the losses. TQQ will turn around. And it's still close to the high, so why don't I buy a little bit more? As I said, you have to be able to sit on part of your losses for today. For today, if you have a big losses, so it doesn't always happen like that. A little bit more. You know what? Let me do 10 at a time now. I don't want to go crazy. I do think it's gonna break to the downside. soon. Maybe momentarily, and that's all I need. Just a moment of break. All right, let's go back to our gains. Tree, no, not enough gain. QCOM, I got some gains on it, I know that. ITW, no. TSM, no. Okay, I picked up some MA yesterday. I did pick up 5 at 337 right here. I'm up 40 bucks. Maybe I should sell some. What else we have in here? Exact Science, not enough gain. IPGP, it's okay. I think I may have a little gain here. Yep, I've got 10 shares, $68. Let's see how far it is from its low. It's very high, very low. So I think it can probably go up a lot higher. FedEx finally is beginning to turn around. If there's anything we could take out, I could take out 10 shares right here, or 15 shares at almost $100 gain. We could do that, but let me be patient with FedEx because I think there's going to be a better turnaround for FedEx. CAT is turning around. FB is turning around right here. I know I bought 30 shares at 326 right here. I'll wait a little longer. I know NASDAQ is up. That's why this thing is up. And Zoom will continue to go up. Oh, I bought PayPal by mistake. I meant to sell it. So let me just sell the 20 shares of it. Worked out okay for me anyway. Here we go. Nice and easy. Let's go check out my shorts. My shorts are continue going up. Okay, CQQQ, my loss is only 90. TQQ, my loss is about 300 bucks. So let's just go a little bit more. Remember, the TQQ, we said we can go, the loss can go up as high as 500 bucks. Let's put a $500 cap on it. 130, 126, and we'll keep on going up. So we'll do 10 more. We'll do 10 more here. Okay, just want to let you guys know your worst case scenario right here. You would have to walk away with half of this loss. But it's the risk you guys going to take. 130, 120. What's the highest? 130. It's running up against the highest of the day. So that means it will continue to go up. I can buy a little bit more 3QQ. I mean the QQQ actually. It's close up to the highest too. I'm going to go market on this also. See, my QQQ is going to be much more resilient because first of all, my quantity is less. Although the change is the same, so it's not a big deal. All right, so we'll just have to wait on this. Let's not make any more moves. Okay, check out the SPY. NASDAQ up almost 200 points. Let's see what our longs are doing here. Okay, no problem. Let's go here. What are the gains we have here we can take out? We need some gains. Okay, so today my Chinese stocks are hurting me. And my Boeing is hurting me here. I picked up 20 JPM yesterday. See it? I bought it the lowest of the day at 160.70. It goes lower, which will go lower. I will pick up some more. I'd like to get rid of this share right here. I don't care about it. I don't need another energy company. Okay. So let's go back to my shorts right here. Okay. I'm at 450 bucks right now. You see how dangerous game you guys are playing with shorts. How much of a stomach you have to take this. So what I'll do is I'll just go for a walk with it. Right now you're getting a bunch of punches. Okay, 130, 150. Highest is, remember, 130, 160. It's running against highest of the high. So continue to go up. Remember, we said QQQ can go up all the way to 366. So be very careful. Don't go nuts on that. Here's a DIA. Okay, DIA is beginning to come back up 348. We can play a little bit more DIA. I can do 10 shares. Here we go. 10 shares. Here we go. 10 shares. Here we go. Okay, see it? Right here. 530. We have to see at some point this is going to come down. But it's still on its way up. Okay, I'd like to do a little bit more of QQQ. Place order. Place order. Okay. All right. I'm at 500 bucks right now on TQQ. That's right. Nasdaq's up 200, still going up. It's like a ball you throw up in the air. You'll see how far it's going up. It's still going up right now. It's not stopping. At some point it stops and it comes right back down. Still going up. So why don't I buy a little bit more? 10 more. Then pick it up. Just 10. Nothing crazy. Let's check our longs. Let's go back here to see what we have. Okay, remember, I'm getting hit today on my portfolio with 3 forces. Although I still have gains here. I'm getting hit with all my Chinese holdings, which is okay. I don't want to dump it. I don't want to get scared and dump it. I'm getting hit with Boeing, with the bad news of that crack on 787 Dreamliner right here. I believe this is temporary right here, but the Chinese stock may not be temporary, may go down for a while. But I did my Baidu. I dumped biggest shares of my Baidu. I did dump some Bubba as well. Let's see if there's any more Bubba we can dump at a gate. Yes, I can maybe dump another 10 shares at 100 bucks. Why not? It had a good run, so I'm going to sell 10 more shares. Let's make it 15. I'd like to have 101 sell calls against it. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, so let's check back on our shorts. Our shorts are continuing to go up. See it? Oh no, looks like it came down a bit. Yep, a bit of a crack right here. It's coming down. So again, I think 132 would be the highest for TQQ. That's my guess. I think that's probably the highest it's going to go. Maybe between 132 to 133. May not go higher than that. If it holds for today, You will get rid of the stuff you didn't make money on. You just get rid of it. You hold on to the ones with losses on, and we'll wait either for tomorrow or sometime next week to be able to convert those losses into gain. But that's if it does hold, but we don't know yet. So it may go up, very well may go up again to over 132. We don't know. A lot of excitement in the market right now. So we'll come back to this. Let's again go back to to see if we have any gains. Hmm. Okay, Apple. I picked up some apples yesterday. I think 20 shares. Yep, I picked up 10 shares. I could dump 10 shares at $35 gain. Dumping 10 shares. Don't need to have that. What else we got in here? Okay, I think Nasdaq stabilizing at probably over 200, maybe 210. I don't think Nasdaq will go over 250. I just don't think so. That's a big jump. Nasdaq went up yesterday. Maybe Dow's going to go up higher, but I don't think Nasdaq's going to go. So our loss is going to be around 500. Okay, this is still going up right here. See, 131. I can buy a little bit more. I can buy 10 more shares right here. 131.63. I can come back and check it to see if it's gone up higher. I can buy it at a higher point. That's what I could do. If I sell all my shorts right now at the height of the market, you see it? I've got from here, 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 these three. I can sell all these three, release all the cash. Very little losses. Not much losses. I'm holding plenty of cash on these if I need the cash. So I don't think market's going to go up ridiculously higher. I think we'll probably come back down a bit. And that will give you some gains right here to take care of. Let's buy a little bit more here. Now we're going to be selective about when we're going to buy it. Okay. TQQ gave me a lot of money on a daily basis. It's okay if I'm going to take a little bit of hit. But then again, shorting is extremely a risky move. You don't want to just short. Don't do what I'm doing. If you're going to do it on a very small scale. Don't do it on such a large scale. Otherwise, your loss is going to be huge. Okay, so let's go back to the portfolio again. Let's see. Nasdaq is 212, continues going up. At some point, it will stop. Guarantee that. It will stop. It cannot continue to go up like that for no apparent reason. Okay, let's come back down here. I can dump my IBM shares. I make 40 bucks, $44. I'm okay on that. Remember, this one is a micro trading. So I'm going to sell all my 31 shares. I keep one share only. Okay, so when Nasdaq changes the course, I will definitely send another video showing what happened. Let's go back here. Looks like a little bit of a crack here, so we can buy 10 more. Yes, that is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But it's extremely risky. You are fighting against a force that can crush you. I can do 10 more of this guy. Okay, with Nasdaq being up so high up, still on QQQ I'm down almost 200 bucks. On TQQ I'm down almost 500 and change, or 600 bucks. So let's put a cap on the losses I'm willing to take. Let's do $1,000 losses. Okay, that's the loss part of it. At that point, if it does hit the $1,000 losses for me, for my portfolio, I will start offloading some of the cover, some of the stuff that I bought. So just limit my losses, lower the quantity of what I have. That's what I would want to do. So on NASDAQ, up almost 210 points, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 208 points, NASDAQ. My losses here is still manageable right here. See it? I mean, it's not going to go up another 200 points. That's for certain. So I can push this envelope a little bit more to go up a little bit more. Okay. So the ETF is responding to the Nasdaq. When the Nasdaq comes down, ETF is going to respond to that. ETF is going to follow Nasdaq. Here we go. Okay. My TQQ is still going up, so I'll go back up here. I'll do a little bit more. I'm hitting 132 on my TQQ. I'm getting close to my $1,000 losses right here. So at this point, I need to press the pause. 635 and 2. So it's almost 800 bucks right here in losses. So I will wait. I'll see what direction Nasdaq's going to go. And then at that point, I would offload some of the stuff that I have no gains on or very little losses and stay with the ones that I have bigger losses. And that's going to have to stay on my portfolio until there's going to be a turnaround, until there's going to be a drop. Okay. I'm getting hit big here with Boeing, down 3 points, 500 shares. Let's see what else I have here I can dump. 5 here. Got an over $100 gain. I'm going to hold on. Let's see if I can dump 10 shares of it. I can dump 10 shares at almost, let's see. I can dump 10 shares at about $100 gain on this. I can do that. So let's dump 10 shares. Here we go. And NASDAQ keep on climbing. But I do think NASDAQ will not go up over 250. It just, there's no reason for it to go up that high up. And that when that stops, of course, see it? Looks like we have a little bit of a pause here. Let me do a little bit more SPY right here. SPY is highest is 440.83. I can add 10 more shares to it. My loss is not substantial. It's manageable. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Okay, so it looks like it's settling. Well, it's 132 still. I'm getting close to my threshold of $1,000 loss here. You see it? But then again, I'm tempted to pick up 10 more shares of this guy. $132.05 is continue to go up, which is fine. Nasdaq is highest is 365.50. I'd like to push that here. Yeah, let me put the highest here. I'd like to see that better. And lowest here. Okay, so SPY's here. So at 132, which is high 132.05, see it? It's around that price range right now. It looks like it's not moving up. Dow is going up still. Even with DIA up almost 400 points, I'm only out 11 bucks. So highest is 348. Safe play for me to do 10 more short at 348. Oh no, I did the wrong one, sorry. I meant this one. Don't place this one. We go here. Yep. We're gonna do 10 more. I'd say Dow will probably go up to 500 points, right? And NASDAQ will go up to 250 points. So if that's what happens, that's going to be the worst case scenario here for me. These are going to be my losses for today. But of course, I'm going to trim some. Okay, that's the worst case scenario. I'm going to be at about 500 and 150 probably here. Okay, but if there's going to be a turnaround, that turnaround is going to be massive. It's going to drop down to much more of a normal day level because, you know, yes, we had the unemployment lower, just less filing and all that stuff, but that just could be a temporary effect. It's just gone up high, too high up, and it just may come down. By the end of the day, a lot of it's going to fizzle. So we'll wait on that. We come back. Let's check on our long shares. Let's go back here. And it's not a day to buy, it's a day to sell your gains. So I'm not doing a lot of buying. And a day to short, of course. Let's see. Is there anything else I could dump? I could dump Akamai. I just bought 10 shares for the fun of it. So let's do dump it. Keep as much as cash as you can. I'm gonna dump this. Here we go. Okay. Looks like NASDAQ's beginning to crack a bit. Let's check it out. Come back here. We'll see a little bit of a crack. You see, I was up almost in my loss up to 650 bucks, but we see that 132 price, it hit it. It may not go back up there again. Look, I'm saying the worst case would be 133, right? So my loss is going to be almost $1,000 on TQQ, but I don't think so. I think my loss is going to be far less than that if there's going to be any. I'm expected to have some gains. In fact, I do have some gains. If you look at some of the TQQ, if I want to dump it right now, just to get some cash, where's my TQQ? Right here. See right here? I could dump all of these right here. 10, 10, 10. I could dump about 50 shares. 100 shares I can dump right here. I can cover 100 shares almost at no gains if I want to. Even more, I think 200 shares. So I'm okay right now. No rush to do anything right now. We'll see how the day is going to turn around. So I would say 132 to 132.50 is going to be the highest. If it does hit or go over 132 again, I'll pick up a little bit more shorts on that. But for now, I'll have to leave the portfolio on autopilot. Okay, so that would be all for today, and I will share with you how we did when things come down a bit later. See you guys.